What is up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have had a great week. I hope today we'll put a great exclamation point on that week. But I want to dig into day 5 of the 14 days in a row challenge, because this is where we are. And my phone is buzzing at me. Of course. Does anybody else's spouse call them while they're doing a live video? Because I feel like my wife just has a radar in her brain that the moment I start a live video, she knows to call me. It's unbelievable how often that happens. But guys, that's not why you're on here. You're not on here to hear me talk about my wife calling me on my cell phone. This is day 5. And so I want to give you some very intentional teaching about being better with video. And hopefully you're on day 5 with me. Maybe you're on day 4. Maybe this is about to be day 1. Maybe you're going to watch this video on my website 6 months from now, and you're going to jump in to your own 14-day video challenge. So let me remind you guys, if you're new, this is not about posting video. I'm going live every day, but this is what I do for a living. So for you, this is about creating a habit. This is about muscle memory. This is about getting you into a better place mentally, psychologically, so that you can do video on a more consistent basis. So this challenge is not about posting the video. Remember, this challenge is about simply recording the video. You can record all 14 and never post any. You're still going to get better at video than you were before day 1. That's the whole point of this challenge. So what I want to talk about for just a few minutes this morning is your authenticity is showing. Guys, in the world that I live in, what's up, Courtney? So good to see you. If y'all don't follow Courtney on LinkedIn, y'all need to, because she's unbelievable. She has created an amazing amount of organic growth in not a very long period of time. She is a rock star at it. And so, Courtney, thanks for watching. If you are watching, tell me where you're watching from. Where are you at? Are you in Dallas-Fort Worth, where I'm at? Are you in a different state? I don't know. Are you in a different country? I don't know where you are. Tell me in the comments where you're at, because I want to know where the reach is. But guys, when I travel or train virtually, man, we struggle with being authentic. We struggle with putting our true selves out there. We feel like that we've got to be business all the time, because this is what it's about, right? We're trying to increase our sales or revenue. We're trying to grow. And so, guys, I want to do a quick illustration for you. Every day, right? These are my 2 blue blocker glasses, since I look at a screen so much. Every day, guys, we wear 2 glasses. We wear 2 glasses. We have our Kyle, the business owner, glasses. You have your sales glasses, your owner glasses, right? And then I've got my just Kyle, the human glasses. And so every day we go back and forth from putting the right set of glasses on based on the situation that we're in. Guys, here's where most of you go wrong, and here's why authenticity becomes so hard for most people to exemplify on social media, because we're more comfortable in our business glasses. We're more comfortable here because I don't have to be emotional. I don't have to be sentimental. I don't have to really care a ton about other people, right? I can just be all about business all the time. I can read sales books. I can read business books. I can learn how to grow and increase in that area, and that's great, right? But these glasses typically get saved for when we reach the front door of our home. And we put these back on when we get around our family. And that's why in a lot of environments, the type of person you are with your family is a very different person than you are when you're doing business. And so where we go wrong on social media is we bring our business glasses to a relationship-driven environment. And so we bring our sales skills to the table. We bring our negotiating abilities to the table. We bring everything sales to the table. And then we wonder why we struggle on social media, because it's called social media, not selling media, right? So what you have to learn, and what I hope that I'm going to be able to teach you with my 4 points that I have, is we have to learn how to bring both of these together. We have to learn how to be able to wear either one. But guys, where I believe the sweet spot is where we can have our business glasses on and we can lay the authenticity of ourselves right over the top. Or we can be our true authentic selves, and we can layer it with just a level of business so that it doesn't feel salesy, so that it doesn't draw people away from us, but that it ends up being helpful. This should be the goal in every situation we have. And so let me walk you through. I don't know who said, wait, you're not a robot. I don't know who said that. I am not a robot. I'm a real person. Here I am in the flesh. So guys, I think there's 4 things that we have to do if we want to allow this to be true about us, that your authenticity is showing. We've got to grow in these 4 places. And so the first thing that I think we've got to learn to do is we've got to be able to talk about our passions. You've got to be able to talk about your passions. What are you passionate about? For some of you, you may be truly passionate about real estate. You may be truly passionate about mortgage. Guys, that's awesome. When you talk about those things, do it from a place of passion, not from a place of sales. Be engaging, be authentic, be transparent, right? But also, you've got to be able to get outside of your business when it comes to passion. If you just mail it in and just say, I'm passionate about my business. No, that can't be the only thing that you're passionate about. And so you've got to be aware of this. What are you passionate about? What did you spend time when the pandemic first hit and we were all at home? What were you doing? What did you enjoy doing with your kids that you hadn't done in a long time? What did you and your spouse do on your first date night back after not being able to go on one for several months? What are you like when you're not working? That's what we want to let people in on. That's the type of person we want to showcase on social media, because that person is relatable. But it's not just about our passions, guys, because the second thing that you've got to get better at is you've got to be able to talk about your failures. You've got to be able to humanize yourself to people, and you've got to remind them that you're a real person, that you aren't just this fake robot that no one can relate to. Where are you failing? I love to jump on video and talk about how one of my mistakes led to a breakthrough, how one of my past failed businesses is what's provided me the opportunity to be better at business today. Because I think sometimes if we're not careful, we just end up painting this picture like we're awesome and we've got this figured out, when that's so far from the truth. And that screws over other people because they know they're not perfect. And so every time you talk, their mind goes to, I can't do that. I mean, look at them. They've never done anything wrong. Look at my track record of everything I've done poorly. I can't emulate what they're doing. And so we've got to be able to humanize ourselves by talking about failures that we've experienced, setbacks that we've experienced. And so this is a big piece. Now, let me say this. This doesn't mean that we have to be so transparent that we're talking about like literally a failure that happened today that's affecting my clients, right? That's probably not a great failure to talk about in this moment. But you could talk about past failures that you've learned lessons from and let people in on how you've gotten to where you are. This is a big piece of what we're trying to accomplish. The third thing, guys, is you have to showcase your heart. You got to let people see that you really care. You have to be able to do that. Right? You have to be able to jump on video and really convince people that you are here for them. You're here for them. That's why I'm doing these trainings every day, because this is about you guys. This is about my desire to help you get better. Because I was meeting with my mentor this morning, and we were talking about, right, how normal, like we knew it in January, is never coming back. And the new normal at some point, right, is going to be very different. It's going to be filled with people who've lost their jobs, right? The airline industry just laid off almost 40,000 people a couple days ago. Guess what? The smart people that exist inside of those thousands and thousands of people that lost their job, they're going to not wait around for the airline to come back. They're going to look around and go, what industries are flourishing right now? Where are things growing in spite of the pandemic? And how do I acquire the skill set to be good at that? Guys, one of those areas is going to be video. It's going to be technology. It's going to be your ability to influence people without ever being in the same room with them. That's why this challenge is so valuable, right? This allows me to showcase my heart every time I do a video. So where are you missing opportunities to showcase your heart to people? Where are you missing opportunities to let people in on the type of person that you are, on the why behind the what? This is super, 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 super valuable. And I'll flash this up here because I saw Courtney put this up here a few minutes ago, right? She posts in the comments that she talked to me about posting less than a year ago, and that I was able to share great insight with her. Guys, you know what? I remember that conversation very vividly, and I didn't charge her a penny for that, because she expressed a need, and I felt like I had the ability to help her, and I helped her. That's what this should be about. And so we've got to you got to talk about your passions. You've got to talk about your failures. You've got to showcase your heart. And then the last part feels super basic, but it's really hard. You have to actually help. You have to actually help. If you look at your content right now, are you helping anybody? Or is your content mostly driven by, here's a picture of my kids, and then here's a just sold picture, and then here's a just listed picture, and then here's a picture of me at closing, and then here's a picture of me and my husband on date night, and then here's, like, none of that is actually helping people. The personal pictures are great to just humanize yourself, but where are you actually helping? What advice are you sharing? What stories are you telling that are actually generating a genuine help for other people? This is a great moment for you to take on a homework assignment. Sometime today or over the weekend, go look at your last month of social media. What does it tell people about you? Does it tell people that you're all about you? Is all your content about your business and showcasing your last sell, your last meeting, your last closing? Or is there content in there where you're using a positive quote to be an encourager to people, where you're giving tips and tricks to help people be better where you believe that they're bad, right? What does your content say about you? Because guys, in the end, those people are going to win. You've got to bring genuine value to the table. And so you've got to actually help. So the question is your authenticity showing? Do you come across as a real person that's relatable? Or do you come across as a person that's all about you? the way you answer that question is going to dictate the way social media works or doesn't work for your business in the future. And I pray that you get it right. And I pray that something I've said during this video or on the video yesterday is going to make an impact for you, because this is what you have to do. Guys, last thing, for most of you that follow me, you sell in a local market. You are not a national commodity. You are not selling a service to anyone that can be anywhere. You sell to the people around you. So go be you. They don't need the influencer to be attracted. Right? Don't get pulled into this whole influencer way of life where you've got to be this big personality on Instagram. Not that you can't do that, but you don't need that. You just need to show up, because you've already earned trust with people for years. They just need to remember that you exist, and they need to be reminded that you care. This is what goes most missed in everyone's business, in my opinion. Don't overtrain yourself from a sales perspective, because if you're not careful, you will become so salesy in your approach that you forget that it's driven by a relationship. So be intentional. I hope this was helpful. If y'all got questions, put them in the comments, send me some DMs. However I can be of service, I absolutely want to. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have an awesome weekend. And you'll see me sometime tomorrow for day 6 of the 14 Days in a Row Challenge.